So welcome back to the channel. We're back at the same location and got some more plant action coming up shortly. Hope you enjoy it. I'll just be quiet and let the repair of the tarmac unfold. There's some plant machinery coming in. Got the man gesticulating and blowing out his cigarette smoke and stamping on his cigarette butt as the another Northern Asphalt vehicle, this time a bigger vehicle with a Casper wagon attached, can I say that? And what looks like a Volvo machine that's going to spit out some sort of tarmac, I believe, maybe with a roller at the front. So that's going to be unloaded shortly for all you heavy plant machinery fans. God, you're in for a treat, aren't you? You're absolutely in for a treat here at Chasey Audits. And you've seen it first here, you know, no need to twitch your curtains at home. It's actually happening here on the channel, right here on screen. I was going to say right now, but YouTube won't give me a live facility at the moment. Oh, I thought that Tesla was going to drive over the track, but they have not. Ubers have their work cut out. The marshal is really giving it some. He's saying that there's a queue there, you can't cut into the queue. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? Brilliant body language and gesticulation by the traffic marshal there, employed by MAG, I would say, after the furore of the last traffic marshal that I saw anyway, and the antics and farcical performances that he was actually giving to I would say members of the public coming into this publicly accessible parking lot here in Manchester, in the United Kingdom in Europe. Planet Earth, Solar System, Orion Arm, Milky Way. As I say, it should have been Milky Way and then Orion Arm, shouldn't it really? And here we have a roller being unloaded. Absolutely no ear protection needed. Northern Asphalt as well. No need for number plates on this, as DJ Audits would know, because it's not driven on the public highway. Lots of traffic jam here for the poor. For the poor Uber drivers. In fact, I might actually go over there and just see what the delay is, but then I don't think I will. Traffic marshal has their work cut out. It's 15 degrees Celsius here. And we've got an extra security guard, I believe, with handcuffs. Are that handcuffs? No, they're not handcuffs, surely. That would be quite odd. Traffic marshal is doing a great job today, using lots of hand gestures. I think that's number 4 hand gesture that I've noticed there. Wow. They're determined, I think, Northern Asphalt, to get this repair done today, I'd say. There's a lot of interesting activity here. Alright, they've got another guy saying we're just doing the resurfacing. Yeah. They have put cone over it, so hopefully you're going to get no drivers smashing into that cone that they put up. You can see that on screen on the right there in the middle. So we're really fortunate to have these front row seats in this repair. You know, who knows how much the repair is costing. I'm not going to say £1 million. I think for this whole repair, to pay everyone's wages, we're looking at about 350 grand for all the stakeholders and everything. Am I wrong, do you think, in my estimate? Look at that monster machine. PJ, I wish you were here and you could see this monster machine. It's like, isn't that the Zoids saying? Monster machines with the power to move, only from Tomy. And I think Zoids were made in Japan, actually. Might be wrong. Could be made in China, but yeah, I've just got front row seats here, absolute front row seats, and there you have it, manufactured by manufactured by Volvo, but it's the Volvo P4820D. So does that mean it's a 4.8 diesel? Oh lads, we're in for a treat. This Volvo machine is reversing. Almost looks like a ship here. And I'm ready to reverse, lads. If there's any lots of stones flying, I'm gonna scarp her. And you can see it right here on JC Audits. Is he watching his reverse camera? Yes, he was. Is that going to compact things? We shall see. It's so manly to drive one of those things. I mean, but where are the women driving? You know, these kinds of plant machinery. I think there should be a lot more. You know, a lot more women driving these kinds of things. I mean, I'm sure a lot of women would love to drive heavy plant machinery like this. So, where are they? What were the barriers put up to them joining? What are the gender stereotypes in operation? What can we do to teach our children to say that these avenues are open to them if they want it, if they are female, you know, at birth. Wow. It's all very quiet here again. Just reading one of my comments on YouTube. Lads, it's a fair one. Oh dear. Sorry guys, I'm just finding this very amusing. So it looks like action has ground to a halt here in Manchester, UK. There's nothing much happening here. This part of the world. Oh, actually, no. There's a big lorry pulling away now that it's delivered its payload, which was in effect the Volvo P48200 ABG. It's the Northern Asphalt machine has now picked up the little caterpillar-like machine and is probably taking it back to base. I wonder where Northern Asphalt is based. I wonder where their, if you like, their headquarters is, and I wonder if an auditor has or can audit that particular facility and maybe fly a drone over, get some close-ups of the plant machinery there and the security around it. Maybe even do a security penetration test. I know DJ Audits is so specialised in doing. I haven't seen him do one recently, although you could argue that every audit he does is in fact an SPT. But it'd be good for us members of the public to get a closer look at what they do and how they're disposing of their rubbish and how tidy they keep their site, not like every in Warrington. It looks like they're a really respectable company. This bit of machinery looks to be very, very tidy, very clean. They seem to be quite, professional in what they do. The only slight thing, the foreman spat on the asphalt. I don't think there was any need for that. He wasn't playing football or anything, but if he was a foreman, he certainly looked and talked like a foreman, but whether he was a foreman, that's of course a different question altogether, and I leave you discerning viewers and fellow auditors to make that judgment call. Looks like we have a new member of the traffic marshal team. I think the old one is gone, probably for lunch. It is, after all, approaching 12 o'clock, and this new one has a police-esque black body warmer with lots of pockets in, wearing bluish trousers. I initially thought he had handcuffs on him when he first rocked up, but no, he's actually got a SWAT type vest with webbing on and a bit of fluorescent, I think, bits at the bottom to mimic the police apparel. Actually thought he may have been police when I first saw him, which is an interesting prospect. I'm sure PTTP would like to know that. Yeah, it's going quite well here. Every time I say that there's no action, something happens. So you've got the Northern Asphalt van appears to be leaving. Oh, and we've just got... Who have we got now? Checker, sort of Battenberg. It looks like sort of airport police type, orange and fluorescent yellow Battenberg pattern. They're actually coming in. So you might even see them. No official writing on that vehicle, but there's a man in orange high-vis driving it. You can just see it on screen there to the right on the middle, just in front of the P48220D. They said 200 there, it's 28. P48220D. Underneath it says ABG, and it has Caterpillar tracks on the bottom. It has a roof with Volvo at the back, bluish lights and towards the back, as well as a orange spinner light. Fire extinguisher, looks like about 10 kg fire extinguisher on the back. Orange reel, you can see that all on screen there. It's got a what I would call is like a flattening area to flatten whatever's under it. It can obviously be pushed down. It's essentially a twin seater with standing area. That's why the cab is quite high. It's quite interesting machine. Never seen that before. Very interesting. Hope you're enjoying this plant machinery special. In fact, it's turned out to be. So, hope you're all having fun. Perhaps you've cracked open a glass of champagne or a beer, eating on some popcorn or maybe cheese and onion crisps, Walkers, I hope, and just enjoying the show out here in Manchester, UK. So I think this is just going to be a short audit today. Nothing much happening on the repair front. Plant machinery is pretty much all but stopped in terms of action. We've got the sort of security, it appears like security is just parked there. It's not marked with airport security, so maybe it's an internal thing or just a deterrent. But anyway, I can't see any reason to keep filming, can you? So we're just going to end it here and just say thanks for watching, and JC out.